any scene or any dialogue or any sequence, it can be any film, he has to accept through his art.
Right.
If he have the conviction, if he like it, he can naturally perform.
Would you say it is his biggest project so far?
Yeah, for Pawan sir film also his highest budget in his career.
So when you look at him through a camera, do you see him as deputy CM or do you see him as actor?
There's one scene is very interesting. I wrote something. In the flow, in the improvisation, he did better than that what I wrote. I
Okay.
didn't even know. I don't know when to say cut.
It is not just taking the Kohinoor.
It's like I can't reveal the story because if you Google only, you know what is Veera Mallu story. Okay, everybody have one vision of Veera Mallu. Everybody have pre-made stories of Veera Mallu.
So that is not the story?
That is a great for me. So I thought let me do something different on that. Expect unexpected. That's what I've been saying from Veera Mallu.
Achika, India's #1 trusted gold buyers. We release pledged gold instant cash payment.
So we have here Jyothi Krishna, who is the son of Mr. A.M. Ratnam, brother of Ravi Krishna, actor, 7G Rainbow Colony, and now you are the director of this mega Pavan Kalyan movie called Hara Veera Mallu Part 1. It's a Part 1. I think everyone's talking about this somewhat. It's like, why, with two Pavan Kalyan movies coming close by, one is Hara Veera Mallu Part 1, one is OG, everyone, the attention seems to be more on that rather than this. And that is something that even in the trailer release, they talked about. Why do you think that's happening?
Hara Veera Mallu we started around 4 years back, 4 to 5 years back. Initially, when we started promotions, it was a big, huge hype in Telugu because it's a folk film and period drama, and nobody seen Pawan sir in that kind of.
It is his first period film.
First period film, like also know that costumes, the way style is swag, everybody was stand and happy about that. Two coronas came and movie got delayed, and there's no update on the movie. So nobody know like when this movie will complete, when it will come to silver screen. So fans are like dejected, like hardcore Pawan sir fans, including me. Everybody's waiting for that. That time the OG started. Of course, OG promos are too good, and that also in different action, stylish action, and in Mumbai backdrop and with the gun and everything. So of course, people straight away liked it. Two contrasts. One is from period, another is like two gun style. So they loved it. So like that's how the hype came over there, and people loved that film. So now back to back, both coming same time. That's a good thing for the fans' point of view. Like they waited for 3-4 years for PKs of film, Pawan Saf movie, and finally they're getting same year two releases. They should be like very happy for this.
Yeah, is it true that because he's the deputy chief minister, Pawan Kalyan has kind of isn't keen on acting anymore? Is it because I heard that he had to be convinced to act in Hara Veera Mallu Part 1.
The convincing part, it's not only about he's into politics, he's in social service or anything. Any scene or any dialogue or any sequence, it can be any film, he has to accept through his art.
Right.
If he have the conviction, it's like if he like it, he can naturally perform. So if you have anything like which he thinks it doesn't suit or something, because he's a good, he himself is like a perfectionist and he himself is a very good creator. So if he feels it doesn't appeal, then it's difficult to like for him it's difficult to convince himself.
Yeah.
So it's like that way. For Hara Veera Mallu, like once we started the process, we are waiting for the corona. Two coronas stopped, and hero sir got corona. And after that, elections came. So we gave the breathing space because we understand he's doing something very big. So and when he's going to somewhere big, we can't ask him like, sir, don't do this, do film. It's not doesn't make sense. So we patiently waited, and things turned to be favor for us. But this gap, I use that time to make it movie more better and better.
Okay.
So any 1 minute time also I made use it to, because it's a larger than life movie. A lot of CGI and a lot of very bigger film, 300 crores project. So each minute I get, it's like a bonus for me.
Would you say it is his biggest project so far?
No, I don't know. Budget wise, no, a lot of films are making pan India films. So we really don't know. But
for Pavan Kalyan, do you think it's his budget?
Yeah, for my dad, A.M. Ratnam sir, this is the highest budget film in his career. And for Pawan sir film also, his highest budget in his career.
Right. So when you look at him through a camera, do you see him as deputy CM or do you see him as actor?
Pawan sir is a very natural and very spontaneous. either in acting wise or personality wise.
Hmm.
So when he's even on stage, when he's giving political speech, or when he's on camera acting, people like his style, his swag. So we want to see him talking. We want to see him. He's in front of the screen. So as a fan, we loved his films like Kushi, Gabbar Singh, and a lot of fan movement scenes are there in every all of his films. So as a director, I want him to see in same way again and again.
Hmm.
So that is what we like. That is what we want to see on screen. So when it comes, he's spot on. He's a spot on performer, and it's like I expect something. There's one scene. It's very interesting. I wrote something in the flow, in the improvisation. He did better than that. What I wrote. I
Okay.
didn't even know. I don't know when to say cut.
Okay.
But it was keep on going, so I was keep on rolling it. So sometime in the spontaneously, he had extra ingredients in the flow. That was one of his magic actually.
When an actor becomes a politician, sometimes what happens is they want the movies to tell some of the things that they believe in, like a message or something for social justice or something like that, which their own causes, right? Is Harihara Vilamallu partly like that, or is it a pure escapist, larger than life adventure?
Basically, Harihara Veera Mallu has some social message in the film. This kind of social films, basically, my father A.M. Ratnam, the films he produced, he always used to tell me from a younger age, like in school days, more than that, every individual in Telugu or Tamil, minimum they'll watch 3 films in a month.
Right.
So through the film, you should communicate right things to the public. We shouldn't guide them misguide them in any way. So if the films what he made, even not now, before when he was upcoming producer, he brought one Malayalam film 1921, Freedom Fight movie. He dubbed that film those days in Telugu because it's a freedom fight. He's a very patriotic person, and he did a movie called Kartavyam with Vijay Shanti as a police officer. Then he did a movie with Vijay Shanti with Asayam. She's as a politician. Like educated people has to come into politics. And Mudal one Okay Okod in Telugu. So lot of his films based on social causes and Bharati to Indian.
Even Indian,
So all and even 7G about the love story. So all those things. So the films he makes, it should appeal to public. It should give the better life, the better way of see the things. Same way now, first time this larger than life we collaborating with PK sir. So this is designed before SAR has become like before the elections only we designed in such a way that PK sir is fighting for some cause in the film.
Right.
It is not just the grandeur, it's not just the period film.
It is not just taking the Kohinoor.
It's like, I can't reveal the story because if you Google only, you know what is Veeramallu story. Everybody have the open story of the Veeramallu.
Yeah, everybody is like so it's set in the Mughal period.
Yes,
it is about an outlaw.
Yeah.
It is about him
Yes.
trying to steal the Kohinoor.
Exactly. So that outlaw I changed to battle for Dharma. So I understood, okay, everybody have one vision of Veeramallu. Everybody have pre-made stories of Veeramallu.
So that is not the story?
That is a great for me. So I thought, let me do something different on that. So expect unexpected. That's what I've been saying from Veeramallu. You won't expect what is in the Veeramallu. So I add on something different in that.
Okay. Now, this project started with Krish. At what point did the transition happen?
Basically, I'm huge Krish sir fan. So this project, how it started is Pawan sir and Dad decided to make Tamil film Vedalam remake.
Yeah.
So with Ajit sir film, and they not remake films, it's Tamil film, but you have to remake in Telugu. I don't know, like this topic came and Pawan sir suggested my name as a director to father in the initial stage.
For the Vedalam remake. Okay.
And I didn't know this. I was shooting in Oxygen movie. So I was busy with shooting another film, Oxygen, with Gopishan sir. So then since I'm busy, they went with Jilla director.
Mm-hmm.
Sometime they waited. Meanwhile, elections came and election over. Then I am the one thought about why we do remake with Pawan sir, such a huge opportunity. Instead of remake, we should do fresh script.
Right.
So I love two Telugu directors. One is Shekhar Kamala and one is Krish. And Krish Gamyam we remake in Tamil as well. And Vedam also very big, good film. So with different director, different film will come output. So then I was like forcing my dad to meet Krish.
Mm-hmm.
So we finally met him, and they had he already did 2 period films. So you have that vision, you have the backdrop, everything setting ready. So he was very happy with that. So pitched to Pawan sir, and he also liked the idea. So we started. But the word Corona is small now because, but if you cross that era, like after starting the film, 2 years waiting to complete, because this movie we have to shoot every shot with 1,000 people,
Yeah.
1,000 junior actors, 1,000 crowd, and a huge star cast sets and everything. So to shoot 30 days, we have to pre-production 3 months work. So like this, after Corona, we'll start something again. Another lockdown came. So like this, time was flying away. Then of course we can't hold any big director for so long. Uncertainty is there. When will complete? When will release? All those things was there. So he did his best to do everything. So there was a thing. How we going to finish this film, and what is his vision is something very different, very big. How to complete that vision. So that was the task happened. So of course, then we had discussion in this. Then we decided we'll do on the part one. So then the part one came, and how to elevate the part one. And Mr. Gyanashekhar, DOP of initially, he suggested me once, Jyothi, the thing you're communicating, giving a fresh look for the film. Because usually in the span of time, people now also saying that, like time changes and ideas will fade out and everything. Coming the fresh energy, fresh look. So it's better this. And suddenly then Krishna also said this. Like I'm focusing on some other film, so you finish it off. So it all is a collective decision. So then suddenly Pawan sir also one day he said that okay, he is busy, I'm not able to focus on the film, but I trust you and you have to do this. So it happened from suddenly it was like where it started again I came in the picture. Like that.
Now, I'm going to take you on a flashback. When your father was involved in Padayappa,
Okay.
you were in the story discussion team
Yes.
when you were very young.
Yes.
How old were you?
17.
17.
Yeah.
So at 17 years,
Yeah.
you're doing story discussion for a Rajinikanth movie, who's
Yeah.
the biggest, like,
Yeah,
you know,
right.
the star and all that.
Yeah.
What, even at that age, were you always like into story, structure, movies, all that kind of stuff?
Actually, it started from age of 10, 11, 12.
Okay.
Because of dad is into film business. It's nothing new for me. So always eat cinema, sleep cinema. But I watch 4 movies.
Oh,
So those days only VCR, right? I watch Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, all languages. I'll keep on watching it.
Yeah.
So I'm updated with what's happening. And Padaiba's interesting part is Natpukaga is my story.
yeah.
That film become hit. Before the release, we showed that movie to Rajini sir, Ravi Kumar sir, me showed to Rajini sir. He came out. He's the first audience to see the film. He gave shake hand.
Rajinikanth was the first person to see Natpukaga.
Natpukaga.
Okay.
He came. It's brilliant, and he immediately gave shake hand. Padaipa, his own production, he signed Ravi Kumar sir for that film.
Yeah.
And movie became blockbuster, and same film remade in Telugu with Chiranjeevi sir.
Yeah.
And I was about to join Madras Christian College BCom +2 results. I'm waiting. I was about to join in Madras Christian College. This life-changing moment. Suddenly Ravi Kumar sir called one day and said, "Where are you?" I said, "Sir, I'm going for application to the college." He said, "Why are you going to college?" Raji sir called you, come. He's like surprised why he should call. Then I went and Raji sir said, "Jyothi, you will only work with that films. Why can't you work for my movie?" It was a big surprising part. Then the discussion story started. It went on 3 months. Then in the 3 months we completed everything. Then I got a BA film and video in UK. So I decided, convinced my parents I want to do film studies. That's why I moved on. Before moving on, we finished a full script. And while doing the script, I understood this movie going to be blockbuster. I told my dad, we buy rights Telugu now only. Under the discussion. So we bought the rights Telugu under the story process on. So that's how we did that film.
Do you remember any particular scene or something that was your contribution?
It's a lot of small,
Yeah, I
lot
know.
of inputs are there, and especially the whole Padayappa, the major villain movement antagonist is Neelambari. Ramya Krishna is there. Ramya Krishna is famous in Telugu those days,
Yeah.
not in Tamil.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, somehow in the discussion, she's in my mind. So I was forcing that she have to do this film. So they had different Tamil options, and that Neelambari character is something which is unique in the film. So most of my contribution is towards that Neelambari character, how the character grows, and she keep on watching the TV after vengeance of 20 years also. So those moments and a lot of things are designed by me. And the second half some travel. So today, if I say it'll be odd, but it's a contribution of a lot of people.
No, I know everybody contributes, but I was just curious what
but
you
lot
brought.
of things. But director Ravi Kumar sir should say. But the other day he said in the press also he helped worked in the thing. I felt good after so many years. Still you remember.
Yeah, yeah. So you worked on one superstar's films, and now you're coming to another superstar, which is Pavan Kalyan. Uh, but that film was not directed by you, so you had the experience of contributing to the script and all that. But this is something where you're actually going and you're the captain of the ship, so to speak. What was that like? Because you've directed films, but you never directed a mega project like this before, right? You're saying it is your father's biggest budget film. You're saying it's Pavan Kalyan's biggest budget film. So, with all this, what is the state of mind with which you enter your first day of shoot?
My state of mind is when I entered this project itself, uh, always you say there's a do or die situation, right? For when I entered, it was not do or die, it's only die. Even now, until the trailer release, people are like, not having expectations, no hype and everything. And now, do is possible right now. Towards the release, do is possible. That was the situation.
Right.
And what gave that energy, what gave that confidence is two people. One is Pavan sir and one is my father. These two people, I saw in Pavan sir's eyes that fire and power, that vision of Hara Veera Mallu in his eyes. How he wants this project to be elevated. How he wants to be this. He's just he didn't have time to contribute because he's so busy in the social work and everything. So that frustration is inside him. But he wants this movie to be a grand scale. He wants this movie to reach everywhere in India. That is what his thing in his eyes I saw. And my dad is unbelievable is Telugu they say kasi. That means Tamil very. Out of all his 65 films, he worked like a first movie, and even that same energy, so many years, people get you get demotivated. But the way his energy, like I want to prove this film. That I'll tell you one small thing. He have to do his knee surgery. He postponed the knee surgery. He said until movie release, I won't do any surgery. If I do this surgery, I have to be bedridden for 6 months. Then how this movie will come? That's how dedicated he was. These two people's fire and energy. You won't believe, from the day I entered till now, I didn't sleep. So, sleepless nights, and I've been working constantly on that to make them, their dream come true. It's not my dream, their dream come true.
So, how long have you been on this project?
Almost 2.5 years.
2.5 years?
Yeah.
That's a long time for a movie.
Yeah.
So, so you were also working on the footage that was shot earlier?
Yes.
Right. So, would you say that right now, because the thing is, obviously, Krish is very talented, you have your own strength. So, but the point is, sometimes two visions may not meet in the sense of, even though everyone is talented.
Too many cooks spoil dish.
Yeah. So, how did you make sure that you were improving the film, but at the same time, making sure that everything is looking like one person's film? You know what I'm trying to say, right?
I understand.
Yeah.
It's actually a very, very difficult job. And this is not the first time we're doing this. So that's all the movie success major point is we'll let the directors do all his vision. We never interfere anything. Once the movie completed, when we see the film, there's a chance of betterment always. So we know where it went wrong, what went wrong. So we'll analyze that, we'll sit and we'll do the better changes. Then we are sure, then we release the film. So always we have this kind of judgment.
Right.
So all those things. So when I entered, it was too difficult. There's so much footage to see. And there's so much things to be edited and lot of sequence. Each sequence it took me 15 days, 20 days to set it up. So it's a huge sequence, and PK sir designed this one. Particularly, you will be seeing this in the movie. They shot one sequence for 60 days, and PK sir choreographed the full action sequence. He designed it, everything. He gave his 100. It's like how for Bruce Lee Enter the Dragon, for Jackie Chan, young master Jackie Chan. Like with this martial arts skills, with this action choreography, he brought the raw emotion in the film, very raw emotion. And how to put everything in the flow and how to design it without missing even one emotion is too difficult. So I managed to do that. I managed to set it up everything. And the initial script is something where it's like fun and fun oriented. Now the script is open, everybody knows.
Right.
So how to set it like part one, SWOT or spirit. And the main trigger point for the whole to set up as a one line. This is, I don't know how it happened. It's a God gift or it's happened naturally. So when I'm working on this, how to set it up for the part one. This thing was going in my mind. I was doing research reading history books, and all those things. Then in the flight, I was traveling to Chennai, and in the luggage area was like one old couple, very old couple, 80s couple. They're trying to lift one heavy bag.
Huh.
So I suddenly went and helped them. Then I asked them, so heavy bag, where are you coming from? I don't know why I asked. Then they said, coming from Pune. I was like, Pune via Hyderabad, what is the thing? They said, we went for Jyotirlinga trip.
Okay.
I was surprised, and straight away, in the flight, whole flight, I was reading about Aurangzeb. So I don't know, they surprisingly say that I really hate Aurangzeb. I was like shocked. We went to Ajanta Ellora caves, and he demolished all the statues' face and everything. Something happened 200, 300 years back, and still people related to that, and still that thing is exists and going. Then I realized how powerful character I have in my hand. That Aurangzeb, whatever good or bad, that is continuing till 300 years later. So, and such a powerful emperor character I'm doing. Opposite, Pavan sir is there, Veera Mallu. So, how the clash should be there?
Right.
With these two people's clash, how big it should be?
Yeah.
It is not just a Koinur. So that's how that night it came that part one Sword of Spirit.
Right. So this thing became more than about a heist or whatever it is. It became about a battle of ideals. Would you say that?
So I can't give away anything right now, but when you watch in the flow, you'll feel that goosebumps moments.
Right. So when you have a like when did the decision come about to say I want a part one and a part two?
Yeah, the decision came because we had a lot of action sequence has been shot, and a lot of things has been shot, and then the thing is this is an epic film. It can't be say everything in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Now people started watching web series, episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. So in 2 hours, if you put everything 2 hours, 3 hours, and it becoming longer, 4 hours version, you lose patience. So then they decided, okay, we'll do part 1. So part 2 is there. So the part 1 hero fighting for some cause, the part 2 will be fighting for another cause. That's how we designed it.
Okay. Okay. How did the word Hara come to? Veera Mallu is the name of the character. How did the Hari and the Hara come in there?
Hara Veera Mallu. So actually, the title Hara Veera Mallu was named by Krishna.
Okay.
But initially, the discussion part, how we liked it, we agreed is my dad is hardcore Ayyappa devotee. You know how you call Lord Ayyappa, Harihara Sudan.
Yeah.
So born of Vishnu and Shiva.
Shiva. Yeah.
So here, it's all coincidence. Again, I'm saying we named for something else, but now the whole movie is about Sanatan Dharma.
Okay.
So that works related very well. So now when I started doing, so I gave the justification for the title. There's a sequence how this name came.
Okay.
So why Veera Mallu exist? Everything is a sequence started in the film. We'll go in the flow.
Right.
Start in the flow.
Right. So when you say the movie is about Sanatan Dharma, what does that mean? I'm without revealing too much.
Yeah, yeah. So this idea of a battle for dharma we kept in the caption is, so dharma means our rights,
yeah,
our privacy. So we are trying to protect that. So that is how the film shaped up in that end of the film.
Okay.
So for this we wrote some script and it has been done. And the incident is whatever I wrote, Pavan sir, I didn't have opportunity to fully narrate him. You have a glimpse of idea, so he didn't know fully narrate him. The meanwhile, sir after elections, he started this what you call series of incidents. He is representing and he's talking about dharma and everything. And when I'm shooting, sir was very happy. He was surprised. Oh, I didn't know there's a story within the story. So he was very happy about that, and things got well made up after that. It related to the current scenario.
Okay.
So I don't know how I wrote 2.5 years back, but relating to the current scenario.
It relates to what Pavan Kalyan
in the country, what is happening with the SAR image and everything is relating now.
Right.
It's appealing now.
So one of the things that you've had to do is take over a project that had already been started, then infuse a new layer to it, and try to make the whole thing look organic, which doesn't sound easy at all. But despite all this, whatever work happens behind the camera, whatever happens, all the hard work that happens, everything is there, and you know that. But from the point of view of people who are watching the movie, from the point of view of the fans, they just want, how am I going to see my star being celebrated? That is the one question that they have, because they don't care how long you've made the movie, how long this has happened, what troubles you had, what budgets things happened, politics, this thing, that thing. For them, it's like, I'm a Pawan Kalyan fan. How is my star going to be presented on screen? So, what have you done to ensure that in the middle of all these other things?
Basically, sir, you asked me before about Padayappa film, Rajini sir film. So usually I'm huge Rajinikanth sir fan because only one thing is Rajinikanth. Why I'm fan is the very first introduction there will be song and there will be fight. So we all like to throw papers and we like to sit in the second row and we have to steam and we have to enjoy those fan thing. Same way, Pawan sir have a huge fan following and that swag movement is there. So I made sure for the audience they'll get that clap moment before 2-3 introduction will come.
Okay.
Before Pawan sir enter.
Okay.
So you get to enjoy like his glimpse of he's coming, he's coming, he's coming. 2-3 fan moments will come. They can throw papers, they can celebrate their fan moments. And every 10 minutes there'll be one fan moment will come. They'll be engaged, they'll be shout, they can scream. And this is a movie, it's a purely, like how you watch, I can't compare big Hollywood films, like some cinematic experience film, like larger than life and such a huge budget.
Like Indiana Jones, something like that?
Yeah, Indiana Jones. Now latest we're doing Avatar and we're doing other films. So you get to watch only in the theater, you can feel that. If you watch in TV or anything, you won't feel that ambient.
Yeah.
So when you visually when you're seeing some 1,000 people armies fighting and cannons, blasters happening and heroes on top of the mountain, all those sound effects and all the visual effects and everything. If you watch on big screen, it's something else it is.
Yeah.
So I myself was stunned to see, and I have to mention 2-3 people name for this and Kirvani sir, music Kirvani sir. From the we transformed the team as well for the fresh look. And Gnanasekhar sir, cameraman, he only suggested me. I was waiting for him for 3 months to join. 3 months I waited. Then he one day said, Jyothi, like you bought some freshness now, so I'm not able to contribute to your thing. So you should go with the new DOP. I was stunned and very difficult for me because already the team who worked, they know the full idea, backdrop, and they know what the transformation I'm doing. Suddenly some new person coming and I need to educate them from the past and how I'm going to do. And it's a very difficult job. Yeah. It's a very tough time. But Manoj Paramamsa is a gifted person for me. Especially he had a equipment, like a pre-visual equipment. He had a lot of equipment. And Srinivas Mohan, supervisor. He closely from his early stage, we worked all the films he worked with us. Yeah. So they combined, he had some technology with them. So whole sequence, whichever you're seeing in the film, we did full animation. Full sequence with previs, full animation previs we done. So that's how I able to convince Pawan sir, I able to convince my father, Emratnam sir. Because first Pawan sir also is easy, but convincing my father is very difficult. So because he was stuck with, already they had some strong scenes, emotion, they are already fixed and something new bringing it, change it won't accept. But after seeing that, he was very happy. So layer by layer and a new team, like, Manoj Paramamsa came, everything. Why I'm talking about this is one person who supported all these 5 years is Kirvani sir. Unbelievable. I worked with many music writers, no comparison. But Kirvani sir is something different. I don't know how to portray his good nature and his talent. There's a situations, we done recording of song in overnights. Yeah. 2 songs we recorded overnight. Same day tune, same day lyrics, same day everything done. And for background score, he gave me 90 days of his time.
Wow.
He is too busy with other big films with Rajamouli sir and Chiranjeev film. In spite of that, I went in the last...
This was when RRR was happening?
No, now, recently.
Oh, recently?
Recently. Okay. I went in the March and I'm saying some movie releasing in May 9th and I went on April 10th and saying this is the movie, please do RR. 20 days time. He saw the movie, he said, you're asking me to finish such a big film in 10-15 days. How it is possible? How it is possible? Okay, I will do. I have intention to. But programmers has to program, right? You know who can do? He asked. I said, who, sir? Only God can do. Then I told sir, you're my God. So please help me. Then he said, definitely do for you because there's a lot of people write off this movie. It never come like this. You're the only person who made it this happen. So I will give my contribution. From there, the release date got postponed for the better things and we got enough time. All this, every minute I used for the movie making. And now, to almost 60 days background score is done. One climax reel, it took 22 days. One reel took 22 days. But that cinematic experience of the sound will be entirely different from Kirvani sir.
Right, right.
So in that way, contribution from him and Manoj Paramamsa is like technology-wise, CG-wise, lot of efforts we done. And I have to say thanks to my father Ratnam sir, because with the initial release date was March 28th. So there was a sequence we want to shoot in Rajasthan in the month of December and January. Everything was planned, and suddenly rains came. So the whole location permission cancelled, and rains has come, and it got fully wet, and we have to wait for the completely has to dry. So 1.5 months we lost. Then I was telling why we go Rajasthan now. We'll shoot here only somewhere, and I'll match it in CG and something. He was very stubborn. He was no, we have to shoot it. I said if you go there, we can't release in March 20th. So that's how the delay came. It doesn't matter. We have to shoot in Rajasthan. He was very, very stubborn. And because his way of seeing things is entirely different. And we did that. That portion really helped so much. And there's another portion we shot in Hokenagal. And we from one river, you have to cross to another mountain. Before me going, he went away. And a lot of things that helped me.
That is why he postponed his knee surgery.
After this, after this, doctor said you have to do resurgery, he postponed it.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Remember, because you walked in this uneven ground and the knee problem started. He was not able to get out from the flight. I felt very bad and furious. I told you why you have to come all the way to Kerala, Hokenagal, and now see what happened. Then he was happy only about the film. But Hara Veera Mallu is a costumes, his genre, and everything style is different. But more you can see action-wise.
Right.
You have 6 episodes of action.
Okay.
Length is 8 minutes, 10 minutes long. So, and this action skill is unbelievable.
Was there any point in this where you felt scared?
Scare is so sometimes the fans also has to feel it's a Veera Mallu. It is not only Pavan sir, they have to feel it's a Veera Mallu, it's a character. So that one example, and Kushi Tamil version also same. After watching it, we did some re-editing and everything. The version we did premiere show is different. The version released in theatre is different.
Okay.
So
what changed?
Changes. We signed 7G before Kadal Content release.
Oh.
If I tell you that idea before Kadal Content, nobody will even like that. The idea is one couple is like fall in love in an apartment, and parents oppose that, so they try to run away, and heroine dies in an accident, and hero become mad. Who will sign this project?
Attica, India's #1 trusted gold buyers. We release pledged gold instant cash payment.